Okay, after created Pardot form, we will be getting a link as well as HTML code. HTML code will be using to place in external website. Let me show you how we can get the. Okay, yesterday we created test training form, right? Okay, in the right side you can see option called edit form, view online, view repeat, and one more drop down, right? Just click on that and click view HTML code. Yeah, this is the iframe code. If you provide this code to the website developers, they will be placing this code where they want the Pardot form. So once they place, the Pardot form will be displayed on their website. So yesterday, yesterday you asked me, right? Yeah, this is the way we can display the Pardot form in the website using this iframe code.
One thing was also pending, that was form handlers.
Yeah, yes.
So the recordings which you have given me, I need to download and keep it, na? It might expire sometime, after some time.
No. If I delete that, then only that will be expired. No issues.
Oh, acha, okay.
That is my server. No issues. Okay, form handlers. Okay. Okay, now this is the TCS website, and where we can see conduct as form. Yesterday I told you, right, what is difference between Pardot form and Pardot form handler. Pardot form handler means if the client wants to keep up the existing form as existing form and design and functionality, but still they want this prospect should be created in Pardot as well as existing database also. Okay. Now we are going to replace. We are going to add Pardot form handler in background. How we can? I will show you how we can create it. Okay. This is the Pardot form handler. Just click on add form handler. Okay, for Pardot form, we need to create layout template, right, to design the Pardot form. But Pardot form handler, we don't need any template to design it. Just we are going to create fields and map those fields with the existing HTML form elements name using by name. I will show you how we can map those fields with Pardot form. Folder, okay, campaign, you can choose any one of this. Under this option, you can see, right, when you create form, Pardot form, right? Okay,
yes.
You know, right? But and second option, you should enable this, then only the record will be created in both databases. Enable data forwarding to the success location. Okay, if you click on this, if we have used this form handler in any one of existing form, for example, if we have used this form handler here, and if you have enabled this checkbox, if user submit this form, the data will be forwarded to the existing database. The record will be created in Pardot also. So that's why they have given this option to enable it. Okay, disable visitor activity throttling and send autoresponder emails after every submission. Okay, so when the user submit the form, Just click on this, and if you have any added completion actions like send autoresponder email means, if you have checked this checkbox, so every time if the user submit the form, they will be receiving autoresponder emails. If you are not checking this, they will be receiving only one time, even if the user submit the form more than one time. Did you understand this point?
That is only once. Like if he's submitting 10 times, so the first time he submits the form, only then he'll receive the autoresponder email.
Yeah, yes. But if you have checked this checkbox, they will be receiving every time when they submit the form.
Success location, error location.
Yeah, this is the referring your success location. Is nothing but referring your, for example, in this form, the developer will have written a code success location. I mean, a data storing location, right? That is called referring location. And error location is nothing but if user not filling up any from required field, they will be getting issue, right? They will be getting notification like please fill up the required field, something like that is called error location. But if you want to given specific URL means you can add it here. Error location as well as success location, but most of the people will be using referring URL, no specific URL, because specific URL will be using for if you have any pages that you have created as a landing page in Pardot, that can be used as a specific URL, but referring URL we have added in the existing website as a background. Okay, did you understand, Paramita?
I did also and did not also. So success location means a section where data will be stored.
Yeah, yes.
So if I put a landing page URL here and somebody filling up the TCS form,
Yes.
so what will happen to that landing page?
Yeah, landing page will be displayed for the user. Yeah, just go through. I will share one link of what is Pardot form handler. Okay, you can read those, so you can get more idea on what is referring URL as well as specific URL. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, most client will be using referring URL, not specific URL. Yeah, landing page can be used in Pardot form parameter, not in Pardot form handler. So almost a client will be using Pardot landing page in Pardot form, not in Pardot form handler. Yeah, if you add any specific URL, that will be, you will be getting issue. So that's why they have given two options. So if you have add any specific URL, you are going to override this success location URL, right?
Okay.
That is meaning for that specific URL. So you don't override existing success location as well as error location. So that is the best practice also.
Okay.
Okay, this is the completion action. Already I have explained to you, right? Completion. These options will be available for every completion action sections. For example, you will have seen completion action in when you create Pardot form handler, right? Also, you can see automation rule also. I will explain in the upcoming session. Okay, by default, when you create a form handler, you can see a email field, right? Yeah, because that is mandatory. It's because why we are using marketing automation tools, sending emails mainly, right? Nurturing the people. So to send the email, what we need email address, so that they have given a default field when you create Pardot form handler. Okay. just click on edit icon. You can see, right, external field name. External field name is nothing but just come to email address, just click on right click, select name, right? You can name
Yeah.
email. External field name equal to email. Okay, because whenever if you are using any email field in any HTML form or .NET form or Java form or WordPress form, the email field name will be equal to email. Did you understand, Paramita? Because why they have given
Okay.
field as email?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the prospect field and this is the
Yeah.
this is the data format and advanced. Yes, yesterday we can see, right, error message. Okay. This is the default field, and if you need, we can add more field clicking by add new field. Okay, if you are going to add first name and come to the form and right click on the first name and name, external form first name is first name, just add it here. And if you want this as a required field, just make it required field, otherwise you can uncheck it and save changes. And the last name, just come to last name field. This is the last name field name, just paste it here, save changes. So this is the way we can add and all the fields using by the client in the existing website. Any
Okay. So this form fields, why is it used? I actually forgot.
yeah, okay. One minute. Okay, why we are using this field here, right? You are asking, right? Okay, yeah, okay. Client wants to, if your user submit this form, the data should be placed in both places, Pardot as well as existing database, right?
Their database.
Okay. So in this case, we need to add all the fields in Pardot form handler. Then only
Okay.
if users fill up all the field and submit that, they will be getting the data in the Pardot form handler. But you can use only email address also, but we don't know what the first name, last name is submitted from the existing.
Okay, fine. So means we'll have to, in order to capture the entire data, we'll have to add all the fields if we
Yeah,
want all the data.
yeah,
And that data will be stored in Pardot as well as, I mean, these fields which we have created, that is for Pardot storing.
yeah, exactly. We are mapping the fields to show to get all the data from the existing form. Yeah, if you want, okay, I know need how can we help field means you can ignore it.
Okay.
Any question on this?
No.
Okay, after create form handler, you will be getting endpoint URL, right? You can see an option called endpoint URL. Okay, just click on view form handler code. Okay, so just take this action URL and just give this URL to the TCS developer, and just where they will be placing this URL means you can see form, right? They will be adding like this.
Okay. So, say suppose the first name, last name, the headings are in blue. So can we also do that in form handler?
No, we cannot.
Okay. It will be the Pardot form only. The
Yes,
only thing
we
is
can
that we
design.
will give.
So I told you, right, Paramita, we cannot design anything when you create form handler, but we can design everything in Pardot form. Yeah, when you create form handler, we don't need any layout templates because we are not going to design form handler. But when you create Pardot form, we will be using layout template to design the Pardot form. Now,
Okay, and if we give the iframe code of Pardot form, the data will only be stored in Pardot, not in their database.
yes,
But
yes,
in order to store the data in their database as well as our database, then form handler comes into picture.
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, now you understand what is Pardot form handler, Pardot form, right, Paramita? Any question on this?
No, Ramar.
Okay.
Ramar, like we discussed earlier also,
Yes, Paramita.
there was a report on visitor report.
Yes, Paramita.
Yeah, so you said that you would discuss it later. Report on visitors. An active prospect for review. You said it was something new thing, reviewed prospects which they have added.
Connected apps, conditions. Yes, automation.
It was not on dashboard.
Yeah, what questions you have?
Yeah, so there is a report for visitors.
Hmm.
So how is it that tracked? Uh, I mean, you said that you would explain in detail later. So I just thought.
No, I'm not able to understand your question, Paramita. How they are coming?
I,
How they,
yeah, I mean the report on visitors. You said that you would explain later. So how is this report working?
okay, okay. Okay, for example, if the visitor our website and still they are not submit any Pardot form, still they will be tracking in the Pardot under visitor report section, and we can get only name of the company. Otherwise, and we cannot get anything else. For example,
Okay, even if they
yeah,
don't fill up any form, still will get the name of the company.
yes, yes. Where the
Okay.
where they coming from? For example, yeah, in the MST assembly, right?
Mm.
So this is the form app.farmassembly.com. They have seen this website from this URL, and you can see, right, this is the company where this is the IP address of visitor.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, you can get only where they are coming from and their IP address only.
Okay.
Yeah, and we cannot get anything else for the visitors.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions on the visitor?
No.
Okay. Are you planning to write a PADA specialist exam?
Yeah, I'm planning to.
Okay. Okay. Next we can see what is automation rules. Okay, why we are using automation rules? Any idea?
Automation rules. Suppose we want all the clicks of all the campaigns. I mean, we want a list of
Okay, just we
list of
yeah, just we want to automate few things means we can create automation rules. Okay. For example, I will show you how this will work. Okay. And it is the optional one, and you can see one option, repeat rule, right? If you click on this, if you want prospect match this rule more than once, mean just you can click on this. Otherwise, okay, I don't want to enter the prospect more than once into this automation rules, means you can ignore it. Otherwise, if the clients wants to enter this automation rule more than once, means we can just click on this and you can add number of eligibility rules.
So what will happen if the rule repeats?
Sorry?
I mean, if an example, if you can give me an example, like
Okay.
for the repeat rule.
Yeah, okay. Okay, if you have checked this checkbox, right? Okay, if you have added any actions like okay, create task. Okay, you have created this task and you just created this automation rules. Okay, if you have checked this checkbox and if you have added any as an user this, okay. Okay, I am a prospect in Pardot. Okay, my assign user is Apex team. Okay. Okay, I have given two rules and match any. Okay, first time my score is below 100, but my assign user is Apex team. Okay, I'm creating a task for the assign user. Okay, if I created this automation rule and activate it, what will happen? Any idea? If I check this checkbox. Okay.
You created a task, so
Okay, let me explain. Okay, I have given rules is two rules. Okay, match any. First time what will happen? My score is below 100, but as an user is Apex team. What will happen? Okay, I meet this criteria and I will come enter into this automation rule, and this task will be created for my assigned user in Salesforce. Okay, first one is completed. And again, if I submitted any form and I will be score, right?
One more thing, assigned user is Apex team. So when I created my task below, so CRM user, do I have to specify? I mean, I have to specify, na?
No. Assign user you can write. Assign to CRM owner. CRM owner is nothing but assign user.
Okay. So CRM owner, out of all the list of CRM owner may be many. So
yes, yeah. CRM.
Out of
yes.
So out of sorry, please go ahead.
Yeah, CRM user, yeah, there will be many, right? Assigned to CRM owner, assign user, both are same. So what will have Pardot will check what is the CRM owner for my record. Okay.
Okay, Pardot will check. Okay.
Okay, Apex team is a CRM owner in the Salesforce, and I assign to Apex team CRM owner.
Okay.
So task will be creating under Apex team user in CRM.
Okay.
Did you clear?
I did. So CRM owner, if the task is CRM owner, so Apex team is a part of CRM owner
Yes, yes,
group.
yes, yes.
So of all the many, so we have chosen Apex team for my rule, for the rule that you have created. So whenever my task will run, so that record should either have a score of 100 or that record should have a user which is assigned to Apex team. So if any one of that matches,
Yeah.
the automation rule will run. So Apex team user should already be assigned to that lead in the Salesforce or Pardot. I mean, it should already have a assigned user. Then only it will match, na?
Ah, yes, yes. Record should have assigned to any one of CRM owner. Then only this will be applicable.
Okay.
Okay, this is the first time. Okay, after I submitted the Pardot form, so I will be getting score, right? So for example, already my score is 80. If I submit the form, I will be getting 50 points. Okay, what will happen? 120. My score will become 120. Okay, automation rule will check whether both criteria are any one of this made. Okay, so I will again come into this automation rule. Okay, my score is 120. Again, this is for CRM owner will be creating task for the CRM owner.
Okay.
Did you understand why we are?
Yes.
Yeah, if you are not checked this one, I will enter only once. Now you understand repeat rule, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you can see option add new rule group. Okay, add new rule is nothing but we can check individual rules. But if you add new rule group, we can add many things like 1 minute. I will show you.
So do you have a note or I mean something where I can go and study about all these options?
These options, right?
Yes, all these.
You're asking material, right, Paramita?
Yes, yes, material.
I don't
Material,
have.
online document, anywhere.
Okay, I will check. I don't have, but if there are any online documents, I will share with you. I will search and download it and share with you.
Okay.
Okay, Paramita. Okay. If you are getting a task from the client card, if prospect score should be greater than 100 and the CRM status should be either contact or lead. So this is the requirement and this criteria is matched. They are going to assign task for the CRM owner. Okay, Paramita? Okay, how we can meet it? If you use add new rule, you cannot do it. But adding new rule group, you can do it. Okay, you know what is the requirement, right? The prospect should be score should be greater than 100 and the CRM status should be either contact or lead. If both criteria is matched, both are made, the Salesforce task will be created for the assigned user in CRM. Okay.
Okay.
Now I have added this this will meet our client requirement. Please check this
Yeah,
option.
yeah.
Please check this option. Let me know whether this will be working for the client requirement.
Yes, I mean it should be greater than 100 and CRM state. No, for a contact, a CRM status contact isn't greater than 100. No, it should be below 100. If it becomes above 100, then only it will become a lead.
Sorry, can you come again, Paramita?
I mean CRM status is a contact and CRM status is a lead.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is fine.
No, what is the client requirement?
Client requirement means he wants he wants to create a task to match prospects which have a score of 100
Greater than
and
100.
check the CRM.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he wants to match if the prospect score greater than 100 is a lead or a contact in CRM.
Okay, then how this will work?
Mm,
Okay,
just a
I
second,
will
let
explain.
me rephrase.
I will explain. Okay, in the match rule, I have given match all, right? Okay, match type.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the client recommend? Score should be greater than 100. We have added this. And in the group, what I have added, prospect CRM status is contact and prospect CRM is lead. But what is our requirement? Either contact or lead. In this case, we need to select match any.
Okay, either.
Okay, what will happen now? Okay, prospect is having greater than 100, then if lead match any, you can see and this one, or you can see or this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on match all, you can see and.
Yeah, then it will not come.
Yes.
It won't match.
Be careful when you create automation rule based on the client requirements. Everything is important.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're clear on what is the difference between add new rule group.
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is the way we can achieve the client requirement using automation rule. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just click on create automation rule. Yeah, once you created, that will be in pass mode and you have to activate it. Okay, this is the rule that I have created today, and you can see options, right? Notification. The automation rule currently paused. Resume automation rule. Just click on this. This automation rule will start to running. Okay.
Okay.
And one more thing before to activate this, and you can see one more option, find the prospect that will match this automation rules. Just click on preview automation matches. Just click preview.
It will show the list of.
You can see whether the existing prospect are made properly. If it is not matched properly, you have to find out the rule criteria if you have set properly. Okay, or else if the record is made properly based on your role, you can simply click on resume automation rule. That's why they have given preview options before to run this automation rule.
Got it.
Okay, any question on automation rules?
No, Ramal. So if you have if you can share a document with me with all the rules, automation rules, options that are there.
Okay.
for me to go through it once.
Okay. Yeah, option is more important. As I told you earlier, right? In completion, every option is important. Okay, already you can see matched 53 records. Okay, we can open any one of record. Okay, what is the score? Score is greater than 200 and the CRM status is lead. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. This is the way we can find it. And randomly you can check this record. Okay, score is 106 and the CRM record type is lead. Okay. Okay, simply you click on resume automation role. Okay, let's move on next one.
Okay.
Okay, dynamic list. Okay, in this segmentation, you just click on add list. Just click dynamic list option. Just click set rules. Check, sorry. Okay. And what we have seen in the automation rule, we can see the same action here also. We can do the same things here, so then only you can understand why we are creating dynamic list. Okay, if I run this rule, what will happen?
It will create a list with this criteria.
Okay.
I mean, any score, any user which has a score of more than 100 and which is a lead.
And the CRM status is lead. So all if both criteria meet your prospect, that will be coming under to this test DL list. That is called dynamic list. Okay, in case, okay, already I entered to this DL and I unsubscribed from the email communication. What will happen means my score will be reduced, right? Okay, already I am 150 score and now I enter into this dynamic list. In case if I unsubscribed, my score will become 90. What will happen? I automatically removed from the test DL.
So, okay, I mean,
that is called a dynamic list. Dynamic list is nothing but based on the criteria, the prospect will be added or removed from the dynamic list.
Okay. So, say suppose I have a score of 100.
Okay.
And I unsubscribe the email. So my score will automatically get reduced, right?
Yes.
From 100 to say suppose 80.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Already if you are in this list, you will be removed from this dynamic list.
Because my score
yes,
Pardot will decrease my
yeah, you need to write automation rule to reduce the score. The Pardot will automatically Pardot will not give reduce the automatically. So you have to write an automation rule. If the user unsubscribed field is yes, you need to decrease the score using automation rule.
Okay. I mean, I already suppose if I already have an automation rule, suppose whosoever unsubscribes an email, give him a score of -20.
Yes.
So anyone who is doing that activity,
Yeah. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Any question on this dynamic list, Paramita?
No, Raman.
Okay. Before that,
I'll
we
have to
can
go
preview
through
matches.
that.
Sorry, Paramita.
I was saying I'll have to go through all those options.
Okay. Okay. Before that, before to run this role, you can preview matches as we did in the
Yes.
automation rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on completion actions. So you cannot see completion action in the dynamic list, right?
Yeah.
But you saw in Pardot form handler, right? So you can use completion action in few Pardot assets, not all the assets. Okay.
Okay.
See completion actions.
Is there an open library resource for these things to study, like we have it for Marketo?
Sorry, can you come again, Paramita?
Is there any open resource to go through all these things in detail, like completion actions? There are many options.
I will if I find any document, I will share you. I don't have right now, but I will search and share with you.
Yeah, sure. It will be, really very helpful.
Yeah, sure. This is the action from the completion action. Action, yeah. That's better form handler. Okay, there are few difference between completion actions and actions. You can see automation rules, right? So actions, you can see these are the actions, right? You can see many actions, and you can see minimum completion actions. Completion action is nothing but action is, sorry, there is a difference between completion action and actions. What is the, can you tell me what is the difference between actions? Why they have given action and they are given completion actions?
No idea, Raman.
Okay. This will be, this action will happen only for existing lead. That is called actions, and completion action will be happen based on the triggering. For example, if the user submit this form, then only the action will be triggering. but
Okay.
in the automation rule will be triggering only for existing people. That's what we have given criteria, right, Parmita? Yeah, that's what they have given name like actions and completion actions. Then we can do this actions only in when you create Pardot form, but in automation rule you can do this actions.
Okay.
Okay. Any question on the what is the difference between completion actions and actions? Completion action only triggering for new prospect, and actions will be only triggering for existing prospect.
Okay. Okay. I'll go through it if I find anything. Also, if you can help me with any document, if you can search.
Sure, Pamela, no issue.
Yeah. Then I'll come back to you if I have any doubts. If you can share the recordings of last 2 classes.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
study them those. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I think it's
Yes, Pamela.
No, I was saying since I am new to Pardot, so it's a bit complicated. It seems to be a bit complicated. I think
No issues.
during
I will help you. Sure. So end of the session, we can have 2 or 3 classes to do some practices. I will share my screen and give access, and you can do some practices. If you have, for example, you can do dynamic list based on the some criteria, and you can click on preview if it is not match, and you can check the dynamic list rule criteria. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the practice session itself.